What's up, guys? I'm just a gamer and I'm back with another review, this time for Warhammer 40K Space Marine 1 on PS3. And long story short, this game still holds up. It's actually still like really good, really fun, and if possible, if you have the opportunity, I would recommend you check it out because it is really, really good. This game was my first foray into the Warhammer 40K universe, and yeah, I was immediately captivated just by like the absurdity, but also like the seriousness of the story. Like, you have like these space marines, they're obviously worship a machine god, and like it's like military but religion at mixed at the same time, and then they're just fighting these crazy looking orcs and then other things as the game progresses. I don't want to go into spoilers. I mean, even though it's a little bit late for that, but regardless, let's not spoil anything. And yeah, it's just like, it's so weird how this game is able to blend like these two really opposing like fictions together. Because like I said, like, you're a space marine, it's very militaristic, like, you know, hyper technological, like you believe in a machine god, and like, again, but it's also mixed with like religion. But then at the same time, you're fighting orcs like fantasy green jawed, you know, orcs. So it's just like, it's so weird, but it works so well because of the game's like art direction, and like just tone, I would say, if that makes any sense. Regardless, it was just really good and it was really great, and I actually really found myself interested and engaged by the story, even though this game is so old. Now, I know the game is a PS3 game, it's very old, but I would say even from a visual standpoint, this game holds up pretty well in my opinion. Obviously, there's, you know, low res textures here and there, and you know, there's some hitches here and there during gameplay, but overall, I think visually this game was rock solid and it still holds up. And like I stated before, like, they do this great job of like blending like these two opposing, like, I would just say, fictions together, like the hyper military religion and the fantasy orcs, who are also like they have machines and they build and stuff like that. Like, it's so weird, but it works so well just because, again, like I said before, like, I think the art style does a really good job of blending the two together. And then yeah, I just think, again, for a PS3 game, visually, I think this game still holds up really well, and performance wise, it's fine, it's good. Like I said, there was hitches here and there, I would say, and the camera could be a bit wonky at times, but other than that, rock solid. Honestly, it was really, really fun. Obviously, the main thing about this game is like, it's an action game, so the combat, and again, I keep repeating the word fun, but that's what this game was. It was just fun. I don't know what else to say. Like, the only thing or gripe, I would say, it's not even really a gripe, is that I would switch the triggers, because we're so used to triggers being, you know, aim and shoot. So for the, you know, aim and shoot to be L1 and R1 instead of L2 and R2, that was a bit like, you know, weird and jarring, but I got used to it. And more than likely, with the sequel coming out, they probably like allow you to swap that, if not, you know, change it up. So yeah, like, that's like the only gameplay thing I would say that was a little wonky. But other than that, the game just was fun to play. All the weapons, the combos, the action, the shooting, everything felt nice and tight. All the guns had like this nice little pop to them, and they had, like, you know, they all had their uniqueness to them. And again, like, the melee weapons were just so much fun. The chainsaw sword is awesome, but man, that hammer, I could not get enough of that hammer. And like, there are jetpack sections in this game that are just like, again, it's just so much fun to just go up into the air and just ground pound these guys. And it's, oh, that's just what this game was. It was a blast. It was fun, and I really had a good time. And again, shout out to Cult Ritual, Denkatus, and Damlet for inviting me and letting me try out the multiplayer, which was also still pretty fun. We only got to play one match, but it was still fun, and I had a good time with it. But yeah, man, again, I'm repeating myself over and over again. I apologize, but what more can I say? This game was fun, and I had a complete and total blast with it. if you have the opportunity, I would highly recommend you check it out. Obviously, Space Marine 2 is out and it's blowing up. I'm seeing so many good reviews and so many like good word of mouth from that game. And it's just like I want to play that game now more than ever, and I'm hoping I get the chance. I'm really hoping I do. But yeah, those are my thoughts. That's my review. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like or comment down below. I'd appreciate any and all feedback. Subscribe. I'm streaming on Twitch, so please consider following me there at twitch.tv/JustAGamerInc, all together in word, or you can click the link below. But what are your thoughts on Space Marine 1? And like, what are your thoughts? Like, do you agree, disagree? Are you a Warhammer 40K fan? Like, let me know in the comments down below. Like, you know, I would love to hear your thoughts on this. But regardless, thank you for watching, and until next time, take care and have a good game.